We are back with a recap of the Cavs losing to the Warriors in Golden State by the score of 101 to 106. Getting right into it, the officiating was pretty one-sidedly awful in the favor of the Cavs. The Cavs getting a ton of not just like benefit of the doubt calls, but just calls that were they're unprovoked bad calls against the Warriors that the Cavs got the benefit of, and not just early on in the game, but in the later stages and key moments as well. In the second quarter, both Steph Curry and Andrew Wiggins, they got their third fouls on some pretty bad calls. Both of those calls were argued against by the Warriors, one on Draymond Green and one on Steph Curry. They got technicals. So, again, already it was kind of weird, but I guess at that point it wasn't as obvious as it was. It was just a couple of very iffy bad calls. In the fourth quarter, it got absolutely ridiculous. So Donovan Mitchell made a three. Draymond Green called for a foul below the basket. I didn't see much there. There was a horrible offensive foul call against Steph Curry. A terrible delay of game call against Draymond Green, and another bad call against Draymond Green in the later stages when it was getting into the Cavs just fouling and kind of prolonging the game, where Donovan Mitchell is rushing down the court trying to create something out of nothing in this, and he kind of falls over and tweaks something, and he goes down, and Draymond Green gets called with a foul. Steve Kerr, he challenges it because, of course, that's a very obvious not a foul called, and the challenge was unsuccessful. I guess technically Draymond Green's hand was touching him when it happened, but again, that I don't think there was enough to constitute a foul there. So right away, the Cavs could not capitalize on the officials just giving them calls on a silver platter for pretty much no reason. The Cavs also had an 11-point lead at some point in the third quarter, but the Warriors did shoot the ball very well at the end of that quarter to make it a 3-point game heading into the fourth. The Warriors' defense was very phenomenal down the stretch and really all game. They played the pick and roll very well. They were rotating on defense. Excellent, making the Cavs shoot tough shots on a night where the Cavs weren't really going to be hitting a lot of those. And that Warriors defense really did keep the game within range until Steph Curry in the fourth quarter was able to work his magic and do his thing. The Cavs defense, I thought, also played tremendous as well. The Cavs, they limited the Warriors to 106 points. I feel like that should equal a W, especially with how you've seen the Cavs are capable of playing. But right now, Darius Garland, I feel like it's safe to call it a slump right now for him. If this team is going to reach its full potential and play like it really can, then I think Darius Garland is going to have to pick it up. He's going to have to play better, both in not just in key moments. This was the whole game. Darius Garland seemed kind of off. Maybe he's adjusting to living life with Donovan Mitchell on the court with him. Who knows? Donovan Mitchell cannot be the only reliable backcourt option on this team in the clutch time. They can't be the only reliable offensive weapon they have if this team wants to get serious into contendership. They had a really good first 10 games going 8-2, but they're now on a 3-game losing skid, and the issues are starting to become a little more obvious. But it's not just all Darius Garland's fault, of course. It's a team game. The Cavs bench, besides Kevin Love, was completely useless. And it's not like Kevin Love had a great game either. It's just that Kevin Love was actually contributing to the team on the floor. Isaac Okoro is becoming a non-option, at least offensively. You do see flashes of that killer defensive skill that he can bring to the floor, but man, his offensive contributions it's not even nothing. It's an active detriment to the offense at times. Cedi Osman also had a rough outing. It's been a couple of down games for him now. Raul Neto and Robin Lopez didn't really even get a chance to be involved. Those, that's your backup main point guard and a bench player guy in the front court that you hope to at least utilize sometimes. I know Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, you'd like to maybe have one of them on the court at all times, but Robin Lopez is there. You can use him. I think you should use him eventually for sometimes. And JB Bickerstaff has Lamar Stevens on a milk carton. I don't know where that guy is. I don't know. If Isaac Okoro and Cedi Osman in the bench aren't showing you anything, then you might as well try something else out. Again, Raul Neto was there. Try out Lamar Stevens and see what happens. At this point, what do you have to lose? But yeah, it's a little disappointing when you see officials giving you calls and kind of handing you a filet mignon on a silver platter, and the Cavs just sending it back to the kitchen because it wasn't good enough for them or something. But anyways, that was pretty much it. Hopefully the Cavs can recover and rebound on their next game against the Timberwolves at home. Maybe getting away from the West Coast and back into Cleveland will kick themselves into gear. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, please feel free to leave a like and a subscribe. If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more like it, let me know if you have to say something about this game down in the comments below, and I will see you at the next one.